Hello there everybody, it's Mark Watson here again. I hope you're all keeping okay. I just want to, this video is going to be of a bit of a controversial topic, but I feel that it needs to be said. As we know, recently we had the American elections and the inauguration. Donald Trump won that. I'm personally glad that he got in, but that's by the by. What's pissed me off, this is what this video is going to be about, is that 2 weeks afterwards we've still got a whole load of morons from Generation Snowflake, i.e. liberals, who are used to living in a box and getting their own way all the time, are still running around assaulting supporters of Trump and smashing up home premises, business premises, etc. American friend of mine said, well, we have a right to do that. You have a right to protest, yes, but you don't have a right to go around and smash up people's businesses and spray CS gas in the faces of Trump supporters, and you don't have a right to go around demanding another election or referendum, because we had a similar sort of thing here in Britain after Brexit. Democracy means that one side needs to lose. And if it's your side, get over it. I'm not sure if any of you who have actually seen it. It was shown on ITV News not long as Trump was being sworn in. Bloody funny as anything. Someone who obviously didn't support Trump and was a liberal, she was sworn in, and then as soon as she said, she's gone, no! And started shouting no about 4 or 5 times. That's ridiculous. That's pathetic. And yeah, part of being in a democracy is being able to hold a difference of opinion. But the problem with Generation Snowflake, or the liberal lefties, is you don't agree with our opinion, then you're a racist, and you're a xenophobe, and you're a homophobe, and you're a Nazi. And that attitude is completely and utterly pathetic. I personally have lost a couple of friends over this, and thankfully I couldn't give the rear end of a rat, because they've showed their true colours. Generation Snowflake needs to learn that the world does not revolve around them. You can't go around demanding another referendum or another election because you didn't get your way. And you certainly cannot go around smashing up people's property. That is one of the reasons why I, and many others, many millions of others, we're now sick to death of seeing all these stupid protests. This is one of the problems what's wrong with the world. You liberals seem to think that the world only revolves around you, and you seem to have also put yourself into a shell. You blind yourself to what's really going on in the world. We're seeing it in Britain, we're seeing it in America, we're seeing it all over Europe. This is what the pushback with Brexit in Britain was so vital. We've potentially got ourselves out of a hole. And for America, getting Donald Trump elected, you've done the same thing. You've got yourself out of a cesspit. Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton would go and absolutely destroy America. They themselves admitted that they wanted the country to be open-bordered. They wanted it to be the European model. And if you research the European model, it's been an absolute catastrophe. Uncontrolled immigration, benefit system being milked, the health service system being milked. Just because as people have seen the catastrophe of what's going to happen when you're on the liberal left, right, doesn't make them racists or xenophobes. We're not the ones going around smashing up properties, and when troops come back, we're not not the ones going around, war criminals, die, die, die. What the bloody hell's up? Not with you liberal lefties, you're crazy. You're the ones who are the Nazis. You're Nazis towards your own people. The world doesn't revolve around you. And Donald Trump has clearly said that anyone who's found guilty of being involved in these riots is going to face a minimum of 10 years in prison. And I totally agree with him. You guys are the racists. You guys are the Nazis. Because you're too liberal to see what's going on around you. I personally would call liberalism a mental illness. And personally, I used to be a liberal, right? But I, like most people, saw what was happening in the world, and I then went across to the right. The conservative left and the conservative right, that's the balance that we need. You don't run the country, liberals. And frankly, everyone is sick to death of seeing about all of your protests, and you're going around shouting, people calling Nazis and all that crap. You are part of the problem. From a personal point of view, I know that I've lost friends over this, but frankly, I couldn't give a rat's rear end. Because as these people have shown their true colours, it's either you agree with the way I think, or you're a racist, and a xenophobe, and a homophobe, and a Nazi. Some intelligent way of thinking. Democracy means that one side needs to lose and the other wins. And unless there's something seriously wrong, then there's nothing you can do about it. Grit your teeth and bear it. Grow up, liberals. Stop the riots and get out of your prams. You're babies, all of you. Yous guys are the problem. This is why I hate liberals. Liberals and progressives. Because they're detached. They swallow the mainstream media bullcrap, they swallow the political correctness propaganda, and they don't think for themselves. Rioting and causing criminal damage isn't a democratic form of protest. Grow up and shut up. You're stuck with Donald Trump whether you like it or not. You're stuck with Brexit whether you like it or not. Either way, both of those things are going to happen, and there's nothing you can do about it. I would wish you peace, but you don't want that. You want your way. You want soldiers to die. So all I've got to say on this matter, grow the fuck up and get out of the box. You guys are the ones with the problems. You're just as bad as the Islamic extremists, really. Nazis, all of you. Donald Trump is in office, Brexit is happening, and there's nothing you can do about it. Grow up and shut up. It's hypocritical that you're the ones who always moan about democracy, and yet when it happens and doesn't go, oh, you're where, hey, you start complaining. Do you even know what the word democracy means? Do you know what racism means? No? Buy a dictionary then. Because we are fed up with all of this. We've had approaching 3 weeks of all this rioting crap in America. We've had all sorts of crap in Britain over Brexit, and we've had enough. It seems as though you're out looking for trouble, and we're not going to have that. You've got something seriously wrong with you. Grow the fuck up and shut up.